Not going to blame Linux for this problem. This is a Steve C problem. All right.
And we will not edit this out.
All right, here's a truck. Watch this thing go in the water.
Yeah. You not press pause, have you? Now it's
This is a colorful truck going directly into some really, really muddy water.
It looks kind of like a lake, actually.
It looks like a little lake. And he's, wow. It's not going past the wheel wells.
It does stop in there.
Oh, now it is.
It's like a Jeep. I think it's a Jeep.
Yeah, it looks like a little Jeep.
And he's literally going straight into the freaking water, driving underwater almost. This is just a regular little Jeep.
Yeah, the water's right up to the windows.
He must have done something to it to make it so the engine doesn't... He must have brought the air intake up. Oh, he did. It's up above him.
Yeah, it's above the cab. You can see it right there.
Yeah,
really?
Because that's what kills the engine is the air. If it can't get the air to the engine, you're not going to get anything, right? It's just going to die.
Yeah, but you're also wet.
Oh
my god,
It's completely under.
But you have to remember the engine, an engine is sealed. It's waterproof. It's hence why oil doesn't gush out of it.
Ah, come on.
Wow.
That wasn't it even. There's more.
That was amazing. Because the water was right up into the, where, the cab, is that what they call that? Where you sit.
Are you kidding?
Yeah,
is this thing freaking buffering? Seriously? YouTube? Come on.
Hit play again.
It keeps stopping right there.
Oh, that's really annoying. I've had that happen to me a few times.
You too. YouTube's stupid.
Bring it past that point. I think maybe
Trying.
oh, you can't because it's skipping way ahead. Oh, that sucks. I hate when that does that.
Oh, super lame.
Yeah, that
Well,
really
anyway,
stinks.
it'll give me a chance to actually get the link. The link is Jeep seems to go anywhere, even underwater. Amazing. The YouTube link I'm posting in the chat right now.
Really strange looking fish.
And there you go. All right. The next email is from... Here we go. Pause. Uncomfortable silence. Here we go. It is from Porter. I have to agree with Steve D that lately hard drives have been failing at a much higher rate than in the past, especially laptop drives, 250 gigabytes and higher. I test every drive that comes into my shop with MHDD, which is on the UBCD, the Ultimate Boot CD. So MHDD is on the UBCD, and that's from Porter. From pcomputing.com, picomputing.com.
I could add a little something to that. If you're going to do a repair on a laptop or even a desktop, you get it in, you're going to do it now. You probably, and especially if it's going to be like a motherboard replacement or an LCD replacement, you got your cost plus the LCD cost, which is going to be close to $200. Most customers don't want to pay more than that, right? They're up to their neck in payment, how much they're willing to pay for this piece of hardware without actually replacing it. If the cost gets any higher, they're going to really be pissed off. What I've noticed is that I'm getting laptops and desktops with they have dying hard drives and something else wrong with them. Right now I have an LCD, a laptop, a broken LCD, and it's in my office. It's also got a bad hard drive. I tested it before I ordered the LCD. Now I don't know if they're going to even do the job at all. But
Stop crunching into this mic, Chris. Go ahead, Steve.
It would really suck to order the LCD, then find out that the hard drive's bad after I hand it back to them, and then they're like, what did I spend all my money for? You know, what the hell? And they'd be pretty pissed off and might not even want to do the repair in the end after you ordered the LCD. It could be a real nightmare.
Cool.
So what I've been doing is testing every hard drive before I do any form of repairing, because you just waste your time, you know, otherwise. Yeah. They might go over the repair costs, might go over what they're willing to pay.
Yes.
Every single repair you test the drive?
Yeah, I'm doing it now. Everything. It doesn't matter where it comes from. I'm testing hard drives that are brand new out of the box. I said it the week before. Literally had 3 hard drives in a row, bad, brand new.
Yeah. You won't see one for like 5 years now, right?
Huh?
You probably won't see one for like 5 years because it's all like everything comes in crazy, you know.
No, it's still going on. I had two repairs come in with bad hard drives. One with a virus, the other one was a bad LCD, like I just said, and then of course I had 3 bad hard drives out of the box. And to recap for anybody, it was
no like recap. Come on, is Podnutz Daily? Is Podnutz Daily?
Okay, I know. All right. I got them from 3 different sources. It's not like I grabbed 3 on one shelf and it's just a bad batch. So, just saying.
I totally agree. I totally agree with you, Steve. And in fact, I had that happen to me. I had a friend bring me their laptop. I quoted him a flat rate fee, just for the repair on top of the cost of the screen. And even then, I mean, if you charge 100 to 150 just for the labor on top of the cost of the screen, you're still well below like Best Buy or a lot of like the big box stores who charge like 300 to 400. So you're coming out great there. But I didn't test any of the other components. I mean, I booted the machine up. It came up in Windows. It's like, okay, this is working. Well, it wasn't. I put the screen, I took it back to her. She's like, okay, cool, boot it up. And then she called me 5 minutes later. She's like, oh yeah, by the way, nothing works.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no. Went back. Sure enough, it wasn't a dead hard drive. Something was damaged on the motherboard, and I tried different RAM, different hard drive on it. Wouldn't work. So, yeah. I mean, worst case scenario. I mean, it's as long as it's not super time sensitive, just run MHDD or do some testing. I mean, either the customer is going to be upset with you because you didn't diagnose it properly, or you're going to get potentially more money out of them by fixing an additional problem that they didn't know they had.
Cool.
My favorite tool for computer repair, and just talking about computer repair in general, and I would prefer I just want to talk the last computer repair just kidding, Steve.
Man, you need to be back on Podnutz, Chris. I'm telling you, it was in my eyes the #1 episode ever. Just save all this stuff, write it down.
Go ahead, Steve. I'm just screwing with Steve because I can see his blood boiling.
Are you guys done? That's all right. Y'all done?
Yeah. I'm just going to switch to Wi-Fi on my connection here. Hold on.
Okay.
So, okay, for everybody that doesn't
you
know,
changed the background, by the way.
For everybody listening in audio that needs to and everybody listening in audio needs to be brought in on why we're all giggling and laughing at everybody that's talking serious. Because as Cody's talking about actual computer repair, Steve just changes the background to Podnutz Daily. It looks bewildered.
But hey, I didn't start it, Steve. I was trying to wrap it up and finish it.
As a group, he was trying to just close it all up.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
While making a valid point and educating our listeners, which is what this is all about.
I'm sure they all appreciate. I think I'm the only one that was just like...
Of course.
Hey, Cody, now I have 2 voicemails. You're 541, right, Cody? Is that you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I have 2 voicemails. The transcript is not available. I did not listen to them. They're in a 2-minute or a 10-minute span of each other. Is this one of those emails or voicemails where you're like, Steve, forget the first one. Let's play the second one? Because I don't want to play them if that's the case.
The ones that are within 10 minutes of each other, those are both the Android App Addicts episodes. The one that we played tonight on Android App Addicts with the thing about Liam, that was like a week prior. And then you should have another one.
These are from September 24th. I marked them as Nuts at Night, so I guess I must have listened to them. I'm just going to play them, all right?
Okay, sure.
All right, here we go.
Hello, Nuts at Night. This is Cody Cooper. Chris Berry, man. Hey, I just wanted to say I laughed so hard when I listened to you talk about returning your items and being very careful on which stores to take them back to and how you use different forms of payment, because you're an idiot. I do the same thing, dude. If I think I'm going to return something, I make sure to do it cash. That way I can have an immediate return rather than having to put it back on my card. And you don't dare use the rewards membership because they can track how many times you've done it at a specific store or within a specific company. It completely hit me home right there. And I don't know what it is, but when I heard you say pecker on the last episode, I could not stop laughing for 2 or 3 minutes. I was at work. My coworkers thought I was insane. I just could not do it. And then you said it again later in the episode, and I just went nuts again. So, yeah, keep it up. Take care, guys. Bye.
That was choice wording. I know exactly what he's talking about. That was choice wording. You were talking about when your customer called you and he acted like he was a jerk, and then when you went to see him, he was real nice to you or something like that. I can't remember. Oh no, he left a voicemail. He left a voicemail. It was a mean voicemail.
Left an angry voicemail, but when they called, it was like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Right.
Peaches and cream.
And I called him a pecker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it a peckerhead?
No, it was Pecker.
It was Pecker. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's that one. I think this other one, Cody, is definitely different. Because I probably would have made a note. And
yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Nuts tonight. It's Cody Cooper again. I forgot what I was going to say, but now I remember.
Oh.
Thermoregulation. Liam. I understand your gripe, but theaters and restaurants do that on purpose.
This is good. This is good.
The main reason between both of them is they want you to feel uncomfortable and they want you to leave. In the case of theaters, they want you to feel uncomfortable, either 2 hours too cold to leave the theater to get a break, and while you're out there, hey, you think to yourself, you know what, I really am thirsty. I really should get a hot dog or some popcorn. And then they make more money from concessions. In the case of restaurants, they want you to get out of the restaurant so they can turn the table over and get more customers. So it's completely intentional. There's nothing we can do about it, aside from make ourselves our own meals and sit at home and watch Netflix streaming, which I just did tonight. And I feel kind of warm about it.
Warm.
Take care, guys.
I forgot I left that one.
Yeah, that was a good one. Do restaurants really do that? They make it super cold so you leave? Is that why it's cold in there?
Exactly. No, yeah, that's an actual fact. They do. I mean, think about it. Especially like large groups of people, especially on the weekends. I mean, you figure, you see like those 10 or 12 tops, that many people sitting there. They're eating a big meal. It might be like a birthday party, and they just sat, they just ate, they potentially drank, they're just like relaxed. They're like, man, isn't this great? We're back together, like having a great time. But no, man, if they do that, they'll be there another 15, 30, 60 minutes. They want you to get the hell out of there so they can clean that up and bring more people in, especially like the busier like family style restaurants like Applebee's, Outback, all those.
They're freezing.
I mean,
they're freezing.
Pardon
in there.
me?
They're freezing in there. Yeah.
Yeah, they do it on purpose. Because they want you to feel uncomfortable enough to where you will leave immediately as soon as you're done eating.
What? Who?
He said he loves it.
Oh.
Sorry, I said I love it cold. I'm
So
a
it
big fat
backfires for
guy,
you?
and I got a lot of blubber. And the colder it is, the better. Like right now, it's pretty cold outside, but I'm freaking hot. But it also,
Well, you're
it could be
inside.
these. I know, but it could be these. But I've got the door open, and the cold air is coming in.
Your
But
Canadian biology doesn't count in this instance, Chris.
Okay, right.
Nice.
I think it's because if everybody that's working there is either running back and forth as servers, right, or they're in the kitchen, the hot kitchen, or they're coming out of the kitchen constantly.
Yeah,
so,
but is that the reason, Steve, or is it Cody's reason? I want to know because I thought I listened to that before, and I think the employees are probably sweating their butt off. That's why it's cold.
No. I gotta tell you, I've worked a lot of places, and I know a lot of owners, and I'll tell you one thing that owners don't care about, and that's their employees. They care about making money.
Okay.
So I gotta believe that Cody's right. If there's ever a reasoning in a business that it's, one reason is, the employees, the customer, or the other reason is we want to make more money, it's always we want to make more money.
Gotcha.
Always 100%.
Gotcha.
I know people that have worked at restaurants, and I've been at their restaurant with groups of friends, and I've had friends ask them, and then they've literally said, well, what we're supposed to tell customers is, and then they give the whole, well, the wait staff is hot reason, but here's the reason why. It's totally legit. Yeah, and just like Chris said, yeah, they could give a damn about their employees.
Nice.
Yes, sweat it off. We don't care. We got a stack of applications here with the economy as it is. We can replace you in a heartbeat. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Put on more deodorant, you stink.
Yeah, totally. As they throw something at your head to get out of the office.
Quit sweating into my fries.
Yeah.
Salty as it is.
Roger says, hi, Steve. I recently downloaded your excellent podcast and have had a good laugh listening to you all. I thought you would enjoy a little British humor, and this video is a classic example. I'm sure you will enjoy it. It is extremely well made. All right, it is a YouTube link. I'm going to put it in the chat room. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but this is pretty cool. You guys should check it out when you get some time. It's about this guy who had a remote control plane, and basically he's flying it over a frozen lake.
Radio controlled aircraft turns into mayhem.
And this guy makes it into a movie. RC Mayday Crash Scene Investigations. It's
This
basically
is a true story.
Here it is.
All footage shown is genuine.
It's just this
A
guy.
typical sunny day in Great Britain.
It's just this guy. It's two guys literally flying a remote control plane over a lake, and it crashes, and he tries to get it back, and it's just like 5 minutes of footage of them filming this, but they make it super dramatic with the announcer and everything like that. So you guys should check it out. It is pretty funny. And
injury, pain.
You know what my my wholesaler has? Have you guys heard of something called an AR drone?
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure.
Sounds familiar.
It's like these remote controlled drones that have 4 helicopter blades on the top of them.
Oh yeah,
And you-
Liam's getting one.
Yeah.
Liam's
Yeah, and you
getting
control
it.
them with your Android phone, right? Or your iPhone.
I don't
It's
know
all
about
via
that.
Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's how you control it. The remote controller is your phone. So on your phone, it's like D-pad on the
Mm-hmm.
on the phone or whatever, and you move it up and down and fly it around with either your Android phone or your thing, and you build it all, and you can get like better motors, and it's like this whole, it's like RC cars, but